Hey guys, so I just wanted to tell you a quick story. So this week I was visiting with a brand new teacher. I've been working with him for quite a little bit now, for the last couple of months anyway. His name is Brant, and thank you, Brant, for letting me tell this story because it fits perfectly with the blog that I wrote. Um, Basically, we were just chit-chatting about, things that he's been doing and lessons he's learned over the years, trying to make this home stretch, right? We're in April, we're about to finish up in May. And one of the things he told me that I thought was just adorable, and it just fits perfectly with everyone having a definition of a word, a common word, and we all have a different definition. So he said, I got this email. So Tara got this email, and it said, please record all of your positive action lessons. It's a topic of a lesson that we use for character development. And he goes, so I did. Like, I set up my iPad. I made sure I was looking good on that day, and I recorded my lesson. And then I was ready to record more, but I was sitting there talking to my grade level colleagues, and they said, I asked them, I was like, hey, so where do we put these lessons? Like, my iPad's going to fill up pretty fast with 35-minute lessons, recording them all the time. And he's like, so where do we put our recordings? And they're like, what are you talking about? And he's like, the email said to record our lessons. I've done it. I recorded mine. And I'm kind of wondering, where do I need to put them? And they just cracked up because, the email meant to record them, like to put the date and when you taught them, and to record them on a sheet or record them in some sort of spreadsheet, to like write it down. And, I love this story because how often does a word mean something to me? It means something totally different to someone else, especially coming in an email. I mean, that's a real definition of record. And I just couldn't help but think, how often do we do this, one, as administration or district office staff? How do we do this to teachers? How often do we not clarify what we really mean? And then on the flip side, how often do teachers feel uncomfortable to let you know their interpretation of the word or the definition? They just do it because they think that they're doing what's right. And then like thinking about students, how often do we say something and you have 25 students and they have 24 different definitions? Maybe one is on the same page with you. So I just think it's important that we be very intentional about what we mean. For me personally, I think when I enter a meeting or a group conversation, I'm just going to be certain that I say, for this meeting, the working definition of this word is this. So if you guys interpret it in a different way, please do let me know. I while we're here so we can work through this. But I think that's so important. We cannot over communicate. I honestly believe that the root of most problems is an error in communication. So let's do our best to figure out the definitions and help to understand other people's perspectives so we can move forward. Thanks for joining me, and thank you, Brant. I heart you, and thanks for letting me share your story.